'Cause baby, it's the everything for me, for me, for me. Baby, it's the everything for me, for me, for me.
What's up, everybody? Today I'm going to teach you how to achieve this look with my little routine. Hopefully you follow it, hopefully you get it. If you don't, you don't. That's fine. It is what it is. But anyways, if you want to achieve this beauty, you watch the whole thing from top to bottom to everything you see. I'm a bad bitch. You can't fuck with me. Because baby, it's the everything for me. Y'all miss me? I miss myself too. Don't I look beautiful? Be real. Be fair. Be honest. Be truthful. Be you. Wait, hopefully you guys can see me at a better angle. This is the Domestic Myricks Beauty Yummy Skin Blurring Powder. Berry Balm powder. They call it that. But it's a primer. It's fab. I like it. So I'm going to be using my clear brow gel by Anastasia Beverly Hills. And I'm not showing y'all this old brow gel because it looks a mess. I'm only showing you the new products. And I'm getting what I can off of it so I can look good. Because this is about looking good and beautiful. A lot of people have been saying like I look crazy without the filters, without the makeup and stuff like that. Why do y'all want a reason to hate on me? Like, why do y'all want a random Naomi hate train? I've been teaching the ropes. I've been having fun on Monkey. Why do people get jealous of other people living their life? I was never taught to grow up jealous of people. What I was taught was to be better, do better, and strive for greatness. So one thing I did, I upgraded my look every chance I got just so I can be on top of the girls that I was watching. And now look at me. I'm behind a screen telling you what to do when it comes to your makeup. The same thing I was doing, watching someone else telling me how to do my makeup and then looking a fool while doing it. But we all start somewhere. And that's why I started. I didn't take my time to hate on different creators just because they were doing something that I wasn't capable of doing. And I made myself feel better, quote unquote. This is me speaking from your perspective. Make yourself feel better by bringing them down and saying rude things because of the simple fact that you can't achieve that level of greatness yet. See how I spared you? I said yet, because everybody starts somewhere and your beauty has to start within so it can actually come out. You have to build that. It's a building block. It's like Jenga blocks. But guess what? It will be people that will try to take that block and knock the shit down. I'm going to pull up these brushes on my other monitor so I can show. I'm itching. That BBL 5 hot shit, nigga. Okay. So I'm going to pull that up on Ulta Beauty. This is the natural mug without anything. I will be signing in my Ulta Beauty by showing you natural mug. So get into it while we're signing in, okay?
See, baby.
Using the number 5 concealer brush from Hourglass to go in on my brows. And I'm going to be using my favorite, like I told y'all, my favorite shades in the Too Faced collection. I love how concealer feels, which is why I'm going to be putting it all over my face for my base and my conceal. Because guess what? We love a light base. That's why y'all be wondering why I be looking so dolly and a dollage, and you have to take care of under your skin and then go over. Okay, so now that I have a zoomed in feature, I want to show you how I apply it. And I'm going to be using a mirror, so I won't be looking directly at you guys, but you can still see me apply this. So this is how I'm going to be doing it. I go under my brow. Always apply under first. People always ask me, do I ever put foundation and concealer on my forehead? I'm gonna tell you why I usually don't when it comes to certain scenarios, because I just don't feel like getting it in the lace. And then when you wash your face off, you end up having to wash your lace off. I hate that for me. So here's a cute little technique that I learned from my favorite comedian. He was doing makeup. He's probably not gonna remember it, but he would take the brush, right? And he wouldn't slide across. What he would do is he would go down while applying it. So that way the concealer doesn't mess up the line that he created. So you can go over it a little bit, but best results is to go down when you apply it, because when you create that straight line going over and down, you don't want to mess that up by just keep doing like that, because eventually it will start to get in your brow and your brow will look crazy. You start feathering down on the places where it looks like it's very thick concealer. So for the top part, you can definitely still do that. Let me get the lace out of my face. For the top part, you can definitely do that though. And rub that in. I like to just rub that in with my finger, because it's not really absolutely necessary to have the most precise. And one thing about me, y'all, I told y'all before in the last makeup tutorial, I do not like to do, I do not like to put product on my brows, because I feel like that gives me like a draggy look when your brows are like too deep and dark. I have naturally full brows, so what I like to do is just go over with concealer to line it up, and then that's when I just have that precise look where it looks like I filled in my brow, when in reality I never did. So we're gonna go on this side now, but I'm gonna bring this down. Alright, we're on 5%. So the brows are now complete. The brows are now, whoa, my shirt just busted open. If only y'all heard it. The brows are now complete. So I can zoom you guys out now, because you're too much, you're in my face. So now that the brow portion is complete, let's go ahead and start on the eyelids. I'm gonna go in with the same concealer, my Too Faced concealer. It's my favorite concealer in the world. I love my Too Faced concealer. I would die if I didn't have Too Faced concealer. Too Faced, look, I'm gonna be real. Too Faced concealer is some fab shit. The reason I feel like that is because of the simple fact that it's lightweight and it never comes off. Like, you have to scrub. See, one thing about me, let me shut up. Last word. So I'm gonna apply mine on my eyelids. All right. Now I'm going to take my concealer brush, and this is also by Hourglass. It is called the Vanish Seamless Concealer Brush, and this is how it looks. I've used it, so it's a little wonky. And I'm just going to pat that in. I remember an era, like when I was at 10K and my YouTube got deleted, I was so heartbroken. Like, I was so heartbroken. I just really did not believe that my actual YouTube got terminated. And I feel like I would really lose a lot of hope if my YouTube got terminated. So that's why I'm very treading lightly with YouTube, because I'm already shadow banned on TikTok. They already got me. So it's barely going to be any TikTok lives. We're back to the big camera. And I feel like this is where I started. And this is where I should end it, because in reality, it keeps me out of a lot of problems with people, because I can't help it. I'm going to defend myself, and I may say some words that make me seem like I'm the worst character ever, but in reality, it's only because I was provoked, and I don't really just argue, and people know that. My support system, my people, y'all know, I do not get into debacles. I don't like to argue. I don't like to go back and forth. So me being in what I'm in a TikTok drama with a bunch of people that don't even care about my well-being is really crazy, but it is what it is, you know? The things you sign up for to be a content creator. Hopefully you guys can see. So I went ahead and blended all that out. I blended all that out on my eyelids, and so what I'm going to do is use my second favorite product. This is new for me though, because at the end of the day, I only use the regular one, but today I decided to get the Mercier Ultra Blur instead of using the regular blur. So anyways, I'm using the Ultra Blur on my eyelids right now. The regular one works better for me, but we're gonna just keep trying the Ultra Blur and to see if we can get some type of difference. We're just gonna use that Mercier Blur, Ultra Blur, blur that pussy. Let me give y'all a little secret. The reason y'all are going out and giving separation in your makeup and everybody looks like they don't like each other is because 1, you're not blending well, 2, you're not using powder, and 3, you think you're just gonna go outside without setting it. That's not gonna happen. If you like that glowy look and that dewy look, that's fine, but that's not for club. That's for like outside during the day, you know, just the breeze is flowing. But when you go in the club and you're gonna sweat, everything gonna separate, you're gonna look a mess. Make sure you pack that powder. That powder pack is a punch. It's a pack a punch. It's a pack a punch powder. So make sure that you pack a powder, or pressed powder, or a milled powder. Either one. And make sure you set your face. If you do not set your face, your makeup will separate. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Do not walk around just putting some foundation on and saying, yep, time to go. It's not happening. So I went ahead and set both of my eyes, and now I can't see because that powder weighing me down. That powder laying me flat. Hi there. And also another thing, I'm not setting on top of my brows because I know that I haven't applied my base yet. So me setting on top of my brows would be dumb because I know that if I put the base up there, it's just not going to blend. So do not set your brows at the top yet. Only set under your eye. We're starting at the eye. The eye area is first. Do not set anywhere else, okay? Or you gonna get sad. Stand to the side. Eyes are set. Clear. Boom. Mascara. No. My Better Than Sex Too Faced liner. Liner is an everyday thing for me. I do not apply lashes without liner because of the simple fact that I don't want to give separation. I don't apply my lashes as perfectly all the time, especially when I'm in a rush. And then the liner makes sure that when I apply my lashes, I don't give like she got lashes on. You know what I mean? People will be like, so do you have clusters? Do you have extensions? That's because this liner, that middle line where you would see a gap, it covers all that. That's why I apply the liner. And you can wing it out, or you can just apply it as a base liner. So now that I have you guys zoomed in, I'm going to just apply my base liner. I'm just going to give you the one side first, and then I'm going to apply my mascara. My mascara is the Better Than Sex Too Faced mascara. Let's see if we can focus that in there. And I'm just going to apply that. Oh no. That's another thing that tends to happen, y'all. You got to be careful. The mascara will transfer other parts of your eye, and it'll look so messy. Just make sure you clean that up with the same. Now don't clean it up with concealer. Listen to me. Now listen to me carefully. Do not clean up mistakes that's already powdered down with concealer. Take the same powder brush and just try to rub it out. So now that that's done, boom, I got one side done. I'm going to use my favorite lashes in the fucking world, and I double stack them now. I used to never double stack them, but now I double stack them. My favorite lashes are in the world. They're in the world. They're also in my house. My favorite lashes in the world are the Mykonos Lilly Lash, and I love these because of the simple fact that I'm not going to show you how they are, the condition they're in, but I'm just going to put them on. I love these because they're thick. They give me that wispy look. And I usually have never got my lash done. I need a lash tech. I always wanted a lash tech. I always want to get my lashes done. But I'm just going to apply that. I use the Duo glue. D-U-O glue. I'm not showing you this glue either. The state of this glue is my state of mind. I most likely probably just did this off cam. So let's just skip to when I have the lashes on. Boom. So now the eyelids and the brows and the lashes are done. So now let's really get to the base, the nitty gritty. Even though my skin is smooth, I can pop out like this. I just don't choose to because I like to look like a baby doll. My aesthetic is baby doll. Like I have to tell y'all every time, my aesthetic is always going to get baby doll. I like looking like a baby doll. So now we're going to go on with my favorite concealer again, but this time in the shade Chai, the Too Faced concealer. My favorite shade, Chai. People tell me that I get my shade wrong, but you don't have to understand. You have to understand. The reason my shade doesn't look how it looks on camera is because when I do my makeup, I immediately try to get a video in and my shade doesn't oxidize. Now, I have a golden neutral tone. It's kind of like a red. It really depends. I have a weird skin tone. I have the weirdest skin tone ever. 1 minute it's light, next minute it's dark. I have the weirdest skin tone. It's just like, I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. If I show y'all a baby picture of me, you'll see that like I generally just have like a weird skin tone. I don't know what it is. I don't know, like growing up being in the sun a lot and then like it changes, it looks blotchy. I don't know what's up with my skin tone, but I'm looking in the monitor because I'm trying to see to make sure that we have the same, like I'm looking at you, you look at me, I look at you, you look at me, I look at you, you look at me, I look at you, you look at me, you know what I mean? So let's start with chai. So I'm just gonna apply this and I'm gonna come in. I'm not gonna zoom in this time. And I'm not gonna look at you guys because of some fact I'm trying to see where I'm applying it. So I'm just gonna apply it under my eyes first. If you want to come in the comments and give me a little pointers, you certainly can, because I take constructive criticism all the time. I do not mind listening to what you have to say. If you guys feel like this is not my shade and I should go some like neutral, golden, or anything like that, let me know. I'm curious. I want to know. But until then, we're going to be using this. And then we're going to do the forehead for the sake of the video, even though I hate doing the forehead. This is just for the sake of the video. And I'm going to tell you guys what we used for the blending brush. So I'm going to be using the Vanish Seamless Foundation Brush by Hourglass. Everything is by Hourglass when it comes to my brushes. I heard that their consistency is very smooth. These brushes are very pricey, so the price I'm going to put right there. Be careful, that's what I pay for my brushes. And they also have other packs that come in this. And let's blend. See how that just blends out? Should I zoom you in? Let me right in. Look how that just blends effortlessly. Blends out perfectly. Just buffing that in. Buffing it over my nose. Buff. I like this brush the best, to be honest. It feels like a kabuki brush. As you can see, it does match my skin tone. My skin is lighter than my foundation, but my foundation looks lighter than my skin. It's just a very confusing process. I can't explain why this happens to me, but it's just confusing. I'm gonna buff everything in. Forehead too. I used to use the shade Toffee, but then I stopped. I generally just stopped. I don't know why, but I did. I don't know. Judging by how this face is looking, I might be going somewhere tonight. I'm gonna try not to move though. Cause like it's hard when you get pretty, it's hard not to want to move. Like when you just look so good, like you get it. You beautiful too. You that's look, yeah. You see me? I'm looking at you through your screen, baby. You're beautiful. Get up and go get pretty. Stop slouching. Stop sitting around. Don't let my video put you down in the dumps and you under your cover just sitting like this. I wish I looked like her. No, bitch, you do look like me on the inside. You're a fucking shining star. Get up and go. Not about to play with you. You about to irk me. Because guess what? I didn't act like that. Why are you? If you want to look like me, all my young trans girls that look up to me, if you want to look like me, why are you acting like you don't have the capability to? Why are you doubting yourself? That's not what I did. And I didn't always look like this. Y'all know what I used to look like. The ones who do, do. The ones who don't, don't. Get up and go do something about it. Can't afford the filler? Fine, don't get filler. Drink a lot of water. Can't afford the hormone? That's fine. Do things that... You don't need hormones to validate your identity. You need to validate yourself. Don't let anybody else validate you for yourself. Everything that you did up until now has been a reflection of who you're going to be in the future. You are creating a stepping stone. Every time you do something in the past, it creates more of a stepstone for your future. This right now is me creating my future. Who knows where I'm going to be 10 years from now. But I know this video is something I can look back on and say, damn, I was doing that, now I'm doing this. Hopefully I'm not in the street. Oh! Get the net. You're under the chink of the neck. No, that's not an Adam's apple. Yes, it's 2026. You should be spreading a lot more love and a lot less hate.
Honey, I have almost a million followers. Go buy some and I'll talk to you later.
My bad, y'all. I had to pull a G again. Because y'all was looking at y'all was looking for an Adam's apple. I know y'all were. I know you was looking for an Adam's apple. I know, like, when I was lifting up my neck, you was looking. Fuck the makeup tutorial. You wanted to clock me. Admit it. You wanted to clock me. That's why. Just admit it. You wanted to clock me. That's why you you wanted to clock me. You tried to clock me. She tried to clock me. Get this bitch before I get her. I'm really fuck her up. Hi there. So I feel like I buffed this enough. It's all Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I feel buffed. I'm a buff baby. I can dance like a man. Somebody gonna sing it for me. We're going back in with the Too Faced concealer in caramel. I used to use butterscotch, but now I use caramel. And we're just gonna go and apply. I remember y'all, we used to do the little dots. I ain't dotting nothing. Dot. Back in with my Hourglass concealer brush, number 5. And I'm buffing this out. God, I've really been getting like dragged for a lot of shit for no reason. A lot of trans women have been randomly trying to bring me down and humble me. I've been seeing comments talking about oh, she looks so different. Because mind you, I did Sexy Lexi's podcast 2 years ago, and if you scroll into my videos, you would notice that I was thicker. I've lost a lot of weight since then. I've got my body done. I had a BBL, stuff like that. But they are accusing me now, present day, of not looking how I look right now. It's sick. They've been looking for a narrative. Oh, now I can see that she's trans now that she's not behind the computer screen. Wow. Like I haven't been trans the entire time. Like I haven't been saying that I'm trans the entire time. Congratulations. Do you feel better now? Did you feel better about yourself now that you can see that I'm trans? Because it's not like I was over here hiding it from you. People just want a reason to like dislike somebody that's been getting her flowers ever since she started her platform. And I feel like that's just overwhelming to some, because some people feel like they deserve what I have. You know what I mean? They deserve the attention. They've been doing this. They deserve it too. And I feel like at the end of the day, your audience is your audience and my audience is my audience. Just because I have majority vote doesn't mean that you can't find your people. Like, don't be upset at me because I'm thriving in my success and you have to dwell in being miserable. Do better. On your little spam accounts, attack me, say these little like things, say, oh, she wears Lulu and all that extra stuff. That's fine. I don't mind wearing Lulu. I just got my body done. I had to replace my entire closet with new wardrobe because my waist is smaller and my ass is bigger. What else do you want me to do? I have to wear Lulu because I'm wearing a faja. I'm not going to rush and take my faja off just because you guys want to see my body immediately and see me in different looks, when surgery is a real medical process that you have to go through. You have to wear the faja for at least 4 or 5 months. I'm not taking it off just to show you quick results and then mess it up potentially so you can go back and talk about it later. I'm wearing my faja with my Lulu. Thank you. Ooh. And I will never stop. That's just life. Now understand this. I'm beautiful, you're beautiful, and everybody's beautiful in their own way. And the reason I say in their own way is because beauty is in the eye beholder, and it's subjective. I'm not always beautiful to most people. I'm not beautiful to everybody. The people that you catch in my videos just happen to find me beautiful. There's been plenty of cuts in the monkey videos where people have given me hell, and I just haven't put them in there because of the simple fact that they do not deserve that. Because when they show their friends, they're going to be like, yeah, they ain't getting me though. They ain't get, no, you're just not going to get a cameo. But the people that I did talk to and educate about my identity and gave me compliments and didn't mind being strong in their masculinity, they definitely got a say in the video. And now people are trying to misconstrue it and call them DL. Y'all people are never happy. Heteros and homosexuals. You guys are never happy in your own way. And I'm a victim of being like you in my own way because of the simple fact that you bring that negativity to me. So it makes me think just like you. So I'm a victim of it too. I'm not perfect. I'm not on here saying I'm perfect. I've been in debacles. I've been in feuds. I've been in arguments. But at the same time, I know how to take accountability for myself and say when I'm wrong, and when I'm not wrong, I'm not going to take accountability because I'm not wrong. Now, I see why y'all fall for that dewy look, but this isn't going to stay like this if you don't set it, boo. I'm sorry. I know you could fall victim to the dewy look. Oh, I'm about to go out like this, bitch. Like, my face look natural skin. You have to set it, or it's not going to look like that for the rest of the night. I'd rather deal with a powdery face than have to deal with my face melting mid-conversation. Think about it. Get that powder out, please. And use it. Let's put it on the nose too. Because what I'm about to do with my concealer in the middle of my nose, I'm about to show you my little technique to make it precise when you don't want to use a brush. But this concealer seems all fluffed and blended out now. So take my middle finger and just go down my nose. See how I'm carrying? See? It was already concealer on there. Clean it up. Take my other finger, put down my nose. Now it looks a little thick right now because of the simple fact that I have to get some of that concealer off. So what I have to do is just take a little off on the edge, right? Pop it in. And boom. So it looks a little thick. My contour looks a little thick around my nose. And that's because of the simple fact that I haven't contoured it yet. This is just concealer contouring. We'll get to everything when we start to set our face. So we're going to go right back in with our Mercier Ultra Blurring Powder. And I'm going to use my Morphe. I don't know what this is called. It's like the little sponge. Like the little powder puff, maybe? Yeah, powder puff. I'm going to set under my eyes. Okay, so I went ahead and set it under my eyes, and this is how it's gonna look when it's set. Just keep bringing that in. Oh, some on the lace. Hate when that happens because that means I have to go in with the makeup. Yes, the makeup, and put it on the sides. My sides always look bad after a while. That's because I don't like wearing that wig band on my head, like on my ear, and so my sides get messed up in my sleep. It is what it is. So now that that's set, put that in. Make sure y'all can see me good. Like Low and 7 said, let's work a set. Face set around the areas with the concealer. So I'm going to show you how I set this side, because you know we didn't add any powder over here, which is why you can see the differentiation and like between my skin tone and my concealer tone. So I'm going to show you what I do really quickly. I like to take my Christian Dior bronzer. Yes, Christian Dior. Christian said Dior. My Christian Dior, and then I'm going to take my double-ended hourglass brush. And this hourglass brush is called the Ambient Lighting Edit Brush. I'm going to use this side, not this side. I'm going to use this side. Take the bronzer, rub it in the pan, dust it off, and go precisely along my cheek line to break them two apart. It's kind of like creating a bridge between the concealer and the, let's call it the base, the concealer and the base. Because this is a powder product. If I was using a cream product, then I would just not add the powder and I would just put everything over it. But knowing this is a powder product, I just like to mix the powder with the powder. And just rub it in. The baseline bronzer. Did we add any concealer on my forehead? I don't know. Did we add concealer on my forehead? I'm not sure. Did I? Just so we don't have like a bright ass forehead. There we go. Now, let's go back to our regularly scheduled program and buff this bronzer back in. I should have been recording like this the entire time, but I don't know, through the cuts and dips and shit, you'll realize that I came to a fruition that I wanted to record like this. So yeah, let's go. Push, 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 push. Push it in, push it in. Blended it all in, and now I'm going to take a eyebrow brush, and this is my Morphe eyebrow brush. It's just regular, a normal eyebrow brush. I get tongue-tied every time I'm on camera, I don't know why. And then I'm just going to apply that over the nose area to create that deep contour line. And I like to bring it up into the brow area to create more of like a depth between my eyelid and my nose, so it can look natural. So that way it doesn't just look like I'm just trying to contour my nose. You have to make sure that you go along with all your features. So I know my face. So one thing about me, I'm gonna make sure I get it right. And boom. Now you see I created that depth on my eyes and my nose, and I bring it together. I know y'all see that depth. I know you see it. I mean, you can't not see it. Like, you see that, you see it's right there. Watch the depth. The depth. Deep. So for the blush that I'm using, it's going to be the Dior Backstage Rosy Glow in the shade Rosewood. I'm gonna go in with the Hourglass 15 blush brush. Excuse the product that's on it. And I'm just gonna go on the cheek. I'm gonna smile first. I'm gonna show y'all while I use Rosewood. We're gonna get into my lips because I know y'all like to know what I use on my lips all the time. So I'm gonna give you the tip because I remember last time that I told y'all that I loved the Charlotte Tilbury lip gloss. Stop using it. It wasn't my holy grail. I'm gonna show y'all my new holy grail after I blend this brush out. This blush out. And it smells, this shit smells like a rose. It smells like a sweet rose. Dior products smell so good. I always want to try that little under eye pink thing that everybody does on TikTok. It looks so fab. When everybody has like a pink under eye. And I'm just going to smile, get into those cheeks again. And I like to be real subtle with my blush because this shit can go a long way, but it's buildable, and that's what I love about this blush, is that Dior has a buildable blush and it's not too overbearing and overpowering. Sweet. There we go. Now that's how the light should have been the whole time. I am so sorry, y'all. Now you can see, huh? Now you can see what I'm talking about. This is how it should have looked the whole time. Excuse my Harley Quinn bat and my little fan. It's so cute. But anyways, this is how that's gonna look, and I'm gonna show you how I did that precise chiseled look. But that's when I'm giving trans. That's when I go to balls and stuff. But when I'm out, I like to just keep it like a little wonky, so I can look like, you know, you gotta make your makeup a little wonky, like to be like the fish. You can't just be too perfect. So I'm gonna just line it like that, and then slide down like a water slide. Now see how that stops? See how that just stops and breaks it apart and just gives cheek? Trust me. Walk with me real quick. And now I'm going to finish both sides really quickly, and then we're going to get to the highlighter. So give me a second. We're going to switch to the highlighter in 5, 4, 3. Dior Backstage Glow Maximizer Palette. These are the shades. It's gorgeous. I love it. And I'm going to go in with the pinky gold one because it matches my blush. So we're gonna go in with this one right here. And we're gonna use the blush brush. I don't really like highlighter on the, well, I have to wipe my nose really quickly. On the nose, we have to set the powder on the nose real quick. A little highlight up here, down here. Add a little powder on the nose just to go down, just to set that, and sweep some of that on the side off. Y'all, the reason I'm so good at this is because I know the measurements of my face. I know my face. So it's just like everything is just always going to come out perfect when I really want it to. I love eyeliner. I could go without it, but I really do like it. I really feel like it just gives me like my don't fuck with me look versus my, hi, how are you? I'm Naomi. Nice to meet you. Nah, I want to give. In fact, I'll put that liner on. Hi, I'm Naomi. See the difference? You see what I mean? Like, I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping. You know what I'm talking about. Like, them snaps gonna always give y'all life. I know y'all live for them snaps. But the liner is on, and I went in with the Stila eyeliner. Mind you, my lips aren't even done yet. I have to wipe the residue off because my lips are not this small. Let me show you how to get these big lips back. So I went ahead and wiped my lips off, and now they're back. I have my little big lips back. All right, boom. So, base done. Face done. Cleared. I can add mascara at the bottom of my lashes, but I really don't like to because of the simple fact that it just takes away from my eyes. I feel like I like my eyes to look almondy instead of like really wide. Y'all want to steal everything from me. So I'm going to let you steal the final thing that really maximizes my beauty. The Dior lip oil in the shade Latte and in the shade Rosewood. I'm on Latte. So, now, let me show you what really gets the boys kicking. No liner. Oh! No! What y'all think about these lips now? What y'all think about these lips now? Fresh pink, no lipstick. Oh my god, I love your lips. Are they naturally pink like that? Yes. Yes, they are. They're gorgeous, aren't they? Oh my god, I'm so jealous of you. Okay, y'all, so to set everything off, I'm going to use my Charlotte's Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. And we just going to set this joint. It's settled. She about to look like this all day. It's settled. She about to look like this all damn day. It's settled. She about to look like this all day. This is my everyday face minus the highlighter and the blush. If you want this face, you watch the whole thing. Look, dumb bitch, I ain't got shit to prove. Who the fuck needs to know I was born to do? If you really want the truth, bitch, I did it for you. So you can stop saying we out here tricking these ways. It's always something for a bitch like me. Always something for a bitch like me. Always something, always something, always something for a bitch like me. They always something for a bitch like me. Always something for a bitch like me. Always something, always something, always something for a bitch like me. For a bitch like me. For a bitch like me. If you enjoyed this makeup tutorial, please share it, like it, send it to a friend, use it as your daily routine if you want. All products will be listed in the description below. Subscribe. Make sure that you join my Discord because we're in there talking and having a good time. Always having a community because I love my friends and I love my supporters. And anybody is welcome to my Discord. Make sure you go on TikTok and you follow me on TikTok. I'm going to link all that in the description. Make sure you click my link tree. All my links are in there. Please, in the end, take care of yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself. You got to be here for me and I got to be here for you. I love you. Catch you later.